Okay, going to show you how to keyboard properly. The home keys consist of the letters A, S, D, F, J, K, L, and the semicolon key. Now, by home keys, what I'm trying to say is that these are the keys where your 8 fingers rest upon, okay? Just lightly rest upon. And what you want to do is the A, that's where your pinky is, and it rests gently on there. The S, that's where your left ring rests upon, very gently. And you notice that depending on the length of your fingers, I've got fairly long fingers, so they're curled, okay? The D is where the middle left finger rests, and the F is where the left forefinger rests. Okay, so the ASDF correspond to the 4 left fingers, starting with the pinky, ring, middle, and the left 4 fingers on the F. The right hand, the right 4 fingers on the J, the right middle is on the K, the right ring is on the L, and the pinky is on the semicolon key, and we'll abbreviate that by saying SAM key. Okay, so there you go. That's the position of my hands. Now, in proper keyboarding, you're supposed to actually raise your hands off, because it allows for more, better movement. But as you keyboard more, you'll find that you pick up some bad habits. Okay, so I'm going to try to keep good habits here. So the best thing to do, just to practice, is to just go A. That's the left pinky. A, S, D, F, J, K, L, SAM. Okay? And just try that a few times. A, S, D, F, J, K, L, SAM. A, S, D, F, J, K, L, SAM. Now you should do this, for a good 10-15 minutes. And the thing is that each day you're going to learn, anywhere from 2 to 4 new keys. It's up to you how ambitious you are. I would say 4 keys would be okay. And what you're doing is, basically, you're going to be doing those keyboarding drills. Now, let me show you. You always return to your home key. For example, the J key is also responsible for the U. It's also responsible for the Y, which is a longer stretch, okay? It's responsible for the H. It's responsible for the M. And it's also responsible for the N. So that right forefinger there, which has a home key of J, is responsible actually for 6 keys. Okay? Well, what you got to do is, let's say you're learning the U. The best way to learn the U is to go J, U, J. J, U, J. J, U, J, J, U, J. And if you want to learn the N, it's J, N, J, J, N, J. And what this repetition does, and the reason why you do it, is doing things over and over again, you start to memorize it not only in your brain, but also in your fingertips. Okay? So the J is responsible again for 6 keys. Now the K, which is the right middle finger here, okay, it goes up to the I. So let's say it's K, I, K, K, I, K. It also goes down to the comma, okay, K, comma, K, K, comma, K, K, comma, K. Okay, the right ring is on the L. That's the home key. Okay, you always go back to the home key after you strike, right? So the right ring goes up to the O. L, O, L. L, O, L. L, O, L. L, O, L. And it also goes to the period. L, period, L. L, period, L. L, period, L. The right pinky's on the SAM key or the semi key. Okay? Sam, up to the P. Back to the Sam. Sam, P, Sam. You may have to pivot your hand a little bit. Sam, P, or your wrist a little bit. Sam, Sam, P, Sam. It all depends. Sam, P, Sam. Sam, P, Sam. Okay? And it also goes down, as you can see, to the question mark. Sam. Now the question mark actually needs a shift. Okay? Well, whenever you use a shift, if you're using if you need to shift for a key which you're striking with your right hand, see? The question mark's struck with the right hand. Well, then you shift with the opposite hand. So I'm going to shift using my left pinky. Question mark. Back to the Sam. Sam. Shift. Question mark. Back to the Sam. Sam. Shift. Question mark. Release shift. Back to the Sam. Okay? So whenever you're striking a key with the right hand, you have to hold the shift key with your left. And vice versa. Whenever you have to do an uppercase using the striking with the left hand, you shift with the opposite. You shift with the right. Okay, the right pinky. Okay. Now let's look at the left forefinger. The left forefinger, just like the right forefinger, is responsible for 6 keys. The home key is the F for the left forefinger, right? And it goes up to the R. That's a little bit up and to the left. It's responsible for the T. It's responsible for the G. It's responsible for the V. A little bit down and to the right. And a farther stretch, it's also responsible for the B. And again, the best way to learn these is, okay, no more than 2 a day, let's say 2 or 4 a day, letters a day. But it's basically F, G, F. F, G, F. F, G, F. F, G, F. Or F, R, F. F, R, F. F, R, F. F, R, F. Okay, you get the idea? And then the left middle, the home key for the left middle is the D. That's the left middle right here. Left middle. And it goes up to the E. D, E, D. D, E, D. D, E, D. Now, when you're doing these exercises, don't look at the keyboard, because that's the whole thing about keyboarding, is you shouldn't be looking at the keys. It's okay to do what is called a professional look, just to make sure every once in a while your fingers are on the home keys. As you type more and more, or keyboard more and more, you will have a feel as to where the home keys are. This is no different than playing a sport, where you play a sport. Let's say you play a basketball. After a while, you feel what you know what that basketball feels like as you make a shot or as you dribble. It feels differently. Okay, it almost feels like you're one with the ball after a while. Okay, so D, E, D, D, E, D, D, E, D, and then down to the C. D, C, D, D, C, D, D, C, D, D, C, D. Okay, and then the ring finger, the left ring is on the S key. It goes up to the W. S, W, S. S, W, S. S, W, S. And down to the X. S, X, S. S, X, S. S, X, S. And finally the left pinky. A, Q, A. A, Q, A. A, Q, A. And down to the Z. A, Z, A. A, Z, A. A, Z, A. A, Z, A. Okay, that's the best way to learn each key. And then make sure that you do the drills and continue to repeat the drills. And I guarantee that if you do this a minimum of 15 to 30 minutes each day, okay, and continue practicing, by the end of this course, you should be typing at least 25 words per minute. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording because I don't want the file to be too large, and I hope you've learned something.